Okay, so today, inshallah, we are going to study this lesson, which is getting careers advice. Yes, it's okay. Just do this. So if you have the books, please. If you have the books, please open your books page 19, please. Getting careers advice. طبعا احنا في الدروس السابقه هذه السلسله متعلقه بكم درس اخذناهم سابقا. This lesson for today is related to the lessons you studied before. Before we studied how can I get work experience. يعني كيف احصل على خبره عمل. انا اتخرج لاول مره من الجامعه او من المدرسه وما عندي اريد ان اعمل، ما عندي فكره او خبره سابقه في العمل. وتحدثنا في الدروس السابقه how can I get work experience, if you can remember here. And here also we have here work experience opportunities. وقلنا انه في شركات ومنظمات تعطي فرص عمل تطوعيه او باجر قليل الى ان تاخذ الفكره منها، الهدف منها تاخذ work experience، خبره عمل. And also we talked about these people and we advised them how to get work experience or work opportunity. وساعدنا هذول الاشخاص الستة الاشخاص واخترنا لهم كل واحد وظيفه معينه. هذا الشيء انتهينا منه. But today inshallah we are going to study how can I get career advice. يعني انا تخرجت من المدرسه او من الجامعه ارجوان ويلكم، بس مش عارف ايش ادرس، مش عارف ايش اشتغل مثلا. So I need to get what? To get advice. Yes. طبعا الهدف قبل ما نبدا من اهداف هذا الدرس الاختبار الوزاري ياتي محادثه قصيره جدا، سطرين او ثلاثه تكمل هاي المحادثه. فانا اتوقع اذا اجى مثل هذا الشكل انه احيانا احتمال ياتي من هذا الدرس لانه عباره عن محادثه. Yes. So here we have a conversation between career advisor. طبعا ايش الشخص اللي يعطيك نصيحه بخصوص العمل ايش نسميه؟ career advisor. What's the meaning of advisor?
تشير مستشار،
مستشار، ناصح، بهذا الشكل. Yes. خبير. And here we have school leaver. School leaver is someone who finished school like you. After 2, 3, 4 months, you will be school leavers. Yes. Okay. So we are going to learn how can I make conversation between me as a school leaver and an advisor to help me. بدنا نعرف كيف نسوي محادثة بيني أنا كمتخرج من المدرسة أبحث عن عمل وبين مستشار ينصحني ويقدم لي نصيحة. طبعا هذه المحادثة لازم نركز عليها لأنه أحيانا بالاختبار الوزاري مثل ما قلنا تأتي محادثة ناقص فيها بعض الكلمات عشان تعبيها. يقول لك please complete the following conversation. بس احنا ناخذ المحادثة بشكل عام عشان نوجد محادثة نعرف كيف الكلمات الناقصة عشان نكمل. So part 1 أول جزء offer help or ask for advice. الجزء الأول من المحادثة كيف أنا أقدم مساعدة وأطلب نصيحة. I need 2 students to make this conversation. Who can do it? 2 students, A and B. Come on. I don't need to choose. You need to say yes, I can.
Teacher, can I?
Maram and
فرح.
Farah. Okay. Start. Maram, you are a career advisor. Farah is a school leaver. Start.
Now, how can I help you?
Well, it's just that I don't know. I need your advice. I've no idea what I want to do after I leave school. I've been thinking about it, but
Bravo.
What do you-
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so here in this conversation, you will see that how can I help you؟ يعني احيانا في الاختبار الوزاري ياتي هذا السؤال how can I you؟ في كلمه ناقصه اللي هي help مثلا لازم تحفظ نماذج من الاسئله يعني. طبعا في الجواب in the answer here it's just that and stop. I don't know. تلاحظ ان المحادثه فيها تقطع في الكلام لانه حيران بالاخير ست but and stop talking. اذا لما تقدم مساعده او تسال عن نصيحه اوكي hello how can I help you how can I help you كيف ممكن اساعدك؟ انت تقول اوكي well I need your advice. I have no idea what to do after school. Please help me. بهذا المعنى. طيب ننتقل إلى الجزء الثاني من المحادثة يتحدث عن ask about family. طبعا راح تستغربوا لما تسألني إيش أتخصص في الجامعة أو إيش أشتغل بعد المدرسة. راح تستغرب لما أسألك عن أسرتك. Why should I ask you about your family? Why? ايش علاقة أسرتك بدراستك؟ ايش علاقة أسرتك بمستقبلك أو بوظيفتك المستقبلية؟ Why? Why should I ask you about this? Who has any idea? Who has any idea?
أستاذ ممكن عشان البيئة اللي إحنا فيها أو الشخص اللي فيها تساعده إنه يدخل تخصص معين.
Welcome Hatun. Yes, good idea. زين, good idea.
ممكن الابن والبنت يتأثروا بأبوهم يكونوا زيهم مثلا.
This is also another good idea because sometimes when I ask you about your father, what does your father do? What does your mother do? Maybe if your father is a doctor, maybe it's a good idea to be a doctor like him. If your mother is a teacher, it's a good idea to be a teacher. If your father studied medicine, engineering, it's a good idea for you to study engineering or business. Something like that. Thanks. Okay, good ideas. Thanks. Now ask about family. طيب عشان نبدأ هذا الجزء I need another two students A and B. Thank you for Farah and Maram.
Can I teach her?
Can I teach her?
Hanin and Noor. Okay, start. Hanin, you are a career advisor. Noor is a school leaver. Start.
What do your parents do?
My father is an engineer and my mother is a math teacher.
Now in this, thank you. Now in this question, he asked him about his father and mother. He said, oh, what does your parents do? What do your parents do? My father is an engineer, but my mother is a math teacher. طيب أنا برأيي إنه أحيانا تخصص أبي وأمي وعملهم المفروض ما له علاقة بالحاجة اللي أنا راح أدرسها أو بالحاجة اللي راح أشتغل فيها مستقبلا. Do you agree with me or not? This is my opinion.
Yes,
I think.
teacher, I'm agree.
Hanin agrees with me. Another one agrees.
أستاذ أنا ممكن بقول إنه
Yes,
الأب
I.
والأم وقت بيكونوا يشتغلوا بهالشيء مثلا إذا كان مهندس أو دكتور أو أي شيء تاني إنه بيفيدوا ابنهم بالأشياء المنيحة بالشغل تبعهم والأشياء اللي مو منيحة إنه بيكونوا أكتر خبرة.
Good idea. Good idea, Aya. So Aya maybe disagrees with me. Okay. Okay. Who? Aya and Rawan. It's okay. Thanks, Aya and Rawan. I know that you have a problem, or maybe there is a noise around you. Thank you very much. I know that you are with us. But if you have any question, Aya and Rawan, please write it in the chat box, okay? If you have any question, write it in the chat box so I can answer it. And thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, maybe the career advisor thinks that you should do what your father and mother do. Okay, thanks. Now give advice. بعدين ننتقل إلى مرحلة إنه أنا لما أتفاوض معك كمستشار بعدين أعطيك نصيحة. Give advice. بعدين أنت تقول لي turn down advice. What's the meaning of turn down?
الموافقة.
Opposite. When I give you advice, maybe you accept the advice, or you turn down the advice. يعني إنك تقبل توافق على النصيحة أو ترفض النصيحة. بس هنا ليس رفض بمعنى رفض بأسلوب غير مؤدب. So you turn it down politely. You should be polite when you turn down an advice. Okay. I need another 2 students.
Can I, teacher?
Zainab and Ranim. Where is Ranim? Ranim, are you hearing?
teacher النت عندها واقف.
Okay, sorry. So let me ask Zainab and Aya Suwaida. Can you? Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Here, start. Zainab, you are the advisor, and Aya will be the school leaver. Start.
When were I not trying to be a math teacher?
لحظة، وين السطر؟
Here. I'm not. It should be not here. It is a mistake. It should be not. I'm not.
I'm not good at maths. I'm hopeless at it.
Oh, yes. See, so there's a problem here. Because he said, oh, my mother is a math teacher. Why?
Teacher,
Then
what meaning hopeless?
Hopeless. احنا درسنا انه كلمة less لما تضيفها تصبح نفس معنى بدون. كما هو الحال في اللغة التركية سيز. أجرة سيز. يعني تقول هنا هذا بأجرة وهذا مجاني. English نفس الشيء. لما نقول hope أمل hopeless يعني بائس بدون أمل فاقد الأمل يائس.
Okay.
wireless. homeless. hair
Okay, thank you.
hairless يعني hairless يعني شخص أصلع. Thanks روان. Thank you very much. So hopeless يعني خلاص أنا أصبحت بائس. I'm not good at maths. طيب أنت بدك أكون مدرس رياضيات مثل أمي لكن أنا مو شاطر بالرياضيات. So excuse me, I don't like this. Okay, now here طبعا هو المستشار ذكي راح يسألك طيب أنت شاطر في إيش؟ This conversation I gave it to Rawan Shihabi and Rawan and Urjuan. Urjuan, are you hearing? Urjuan, are you hearing? Ranim has a problem. She can't talk. Okay, give it to Rawan and Farah. Farah, again. Okay. Rawan, start.
Okay.
Okay. What are you good at?
History and geography.
Yes.
And that's it.
See, he said here he is good at history and good at geography. He doesn't like to be an English teacher. Thanks, Rowan, and thanks, Rowan, and thanks. Who did that again?
Farah.
Rowan and Farah. Thank you very much. Okay, now talk about recent experience. لما يبدأ يتفاوض معك المستشار راح ينتقل إلى مرحلة أخرى، راح يسألك طيب أنت شو عندك خبرة من قبل؟ What did you work? What did you do before? Okay, like this. I need another 2 students to do it. Noor and Aya Suwaida. Noor and Aya Suwaida. Can you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
What work experience have you had?
Well, recently I have been working at the hospital.
Thanks. طيب هذا السؤال او هذا الزمن لما نقول I have been working في اي زمن احنا اخذنا هذا الزمن which present simple continuous perfect what I have been doing something for a long time.
Present perfect continuous.
Bravo. Present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. Thanks, Aya and Rawan. It's present perfect, but present perfect continuous. Thanks. يعني المضارع تام مستمر. بدأ في الماضي، ما زال مستمر الآن، لسه مستمر في المستقبل. Yes. Okay. Can you finish?
And do you enjoy it?
Yes, very much.
If I were you, I would.
لو كنت في مكانك كنت بسوي هذا الشيء. Okay, this is to give advice. If I were you, I would. طيب, now we finish this short conversation. في كلمة هنا اللي هي recently. What's the meaning of recently? أي من علامات المضارع التام والمضارع التام المستمر. مؤخرا في الفترة الأخيرة. إن شاء الله I will send you these words in the chat. Okay. Now we finished this conversation. الشيء المهم واللي تركزوا عليه واحتمال يأتي منه في الاختبار الوزاري على شكل محادثة قصيرة وفيها كلمات ناقصة هي هذه الأربع الأشياء. Please. Number 1. Asking for advice. لما أسأل على نصيحة. وظيفة أو في مستقبل إن أنا أدرس شيء معين في الجامعة أستخدم هذه الأسئلة. طيب لما أسأل على نصيحة. Okay. Farah, can you read number 1? Question number 1.
Asking for advice. Can you help me, please? I need some advice. What to do after school?
Yes.
I don't know. Can you advise me?
1. Thanks, Farah. So number one, can you help me, please? هل لازم تحفظوها كفورم ثابت؟ لو في كلمة ناقصة بتعرف ايش هي عشان في الاختبارات تعرف الكلمات الناقصة. ممكن تأتي لك على شكل محادثة A and B. Can you help me, please? ممكن يكون ناقص كلمة please, help. I need some.
يعني من قبل هدول أجوا أسئلة.
هذا في الاختبار الوزاري احيانا ياتي فقره قصيره جدا عباره عن محادثه A and B بس فيها كلمات ناقصه. فاحتمال انه هذا الدرس يكون احد هذه الاسئله من هذا الدرس مثلا I need some on what to do after school. كلمه advice مو موجوده. انت راح تفهم I need some advice. Okay. Thanks Farah. Hanin, can you read question number 2?
Yes, teacher. Asking advice. That's good idea.
No, here. I don't know.
تمام. I don't know what to do. Can you advise me?
يعني نفس القصة نفس السؤال ممكن تقول can you help me or I don't know what to do can you advise me. هذا لما تسأل على نصيحة. can you help me I don't know what to do can you advise me. ممكن تقول can you help me or can you advise me نفس المعنى. yes. طيب number 2 giving advice. لما أسأل عن سؤال والمستشار راح يعطيني نصيحة. مرام can you read the first one.
Yes, teacher. If I were you, I will.
For example, you ask me, if I were you, I would study business. If I were you, I would be a math teacher like my mother. مثلا. Nice. Noor, read the next one.
If I were in your shoes, I would study medicine.
طبعا لا تستغربوا ان هاي الكلمه تعتبر فيها كلام بذيء او شيء. لما نقول if I were in your shoes مش معناها انه لو كنت في حذائك، معناها لو كنت في حالتك. هكذا بالانجليزي تقول معناها if I were in your shoes it means if I were in your situation or if I were in your case. هذا المعنى. اوكي؟ إذا ممكن تقول if I were you I would study medicine or if I were in your shoes I would study engineering. Yes. Urjuan, are you hearing?
Yes, teacher.
Why
not don't you? The best thing for you to do would be to.
Yes. إذا واحد من هذه الأشياء لما تعطي نصيحة كمستشار لازم تستخدم أحد هذه الطرق. إما تقول if I were you I would. If I were in your shoes I would study business. Why don't you study business? Why not studying business? The best thing for you would be is to study business. The best thing for you would be studying engineering. تحفظوا هذه الأشكال كفورم معين بصيغة إعطاء النصيحة. Thanks. Now لما تعطيني نصيحة إما أقبلها أو ما أقبلها. Accepting advice. لما أقبل النصيحة شو أقول؟ when I accept the advice I say what? Ranim, can you now? I think she can't. You can't hear her. Okay, Ranim, if you are hearing, just write something in the chat. Okay, so Rowan Shihabi, can you read this? Accepting advice.
Yes. Where is?
Here, that's a good.
That's a good idea. That's a very good
piece of advice.
Piece of advice.
I'll يعني I will. I'll do that.
I'll do that.
Thanks Rowan. Okay, thank you very much, Ranim. No problem. I know that you are following us. If you have any question or something, just write it in the chat box. Thanks, Ranim. Okay, here. طبعا لما أقبل النصيحة أستخدم أحد هذه الطرق أرد. ما أقول oh that's a good idea. That's a very good piece of advice. Piece of advice يعني قطعة نصيحة مش معناها قطعة يعني نصيحة جيدة أو جزء من النصيحة. Oh, I will do that. I will do that. Yes. طيب. I'm sorry, I can't do that. لما how can I turn down the advice? Turn down the advice. ومش أرفضها حقيقة. يعني ما أقبلها لسبب معين. I don't accept the advice for a specific reason. Yes. So who can read this? Who can read how can I turn down the advice?
Can I, teacher?
Yes, Sena. Read.
That's not a very good idea. I don't like doing that. I'm
Yes.
not good, very bad at that.
Thanks. You can say that's not a very good idea. Why don't you study medicine like your mother? Oh, that's not a very good idea. I don't like it. Why don't you study business? I don't like doing that. Why don't you work as a teacher? Oh, I don't like doing that. Why don't you study math like your father? I'm not good at math. I'm not very bad at math. وهكذا. إذن هذه الأشياء ترجعوا لها وتعيدوها تكرروها عشان تكون في بالك. لو أتى جملة فيها شيء أو كلمة ناقصة تعرف كيف تختارها أو تكملها. طيب كتطبيق عملي الآن I will choose someone, for example, Noor. Are you hearing Noor?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. So Noor will ask me to give her advice about what to do after school. We will make conversation. كتطبيق عملي على هذا الدرس بنسوي محادثة كذا على السريع ونستخدم كل هذه الأشياء أو منها عشان يكون شيء عملي. Okay. Okay, huh? Can you start?
Can you help me, please? I need some advice on what to do after school.
Okay. Can you tell me about your parents? What do your parents do?
My father is a doctor on a university, and my mother is a science on the computer science.
Yes. If I were you, I would study math or mathematics. What do you think about this? Now you can accept or turn down my advice. Yes, Noor, are you hearing? Okay, I'm sorry. Are you hearing now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Noor, now let's go on. So now I give you advice. Why don't you study mathematics like your mother?
Maybe that's a good idea, but like I'm not very interested in math.
Oh, bravo. So what are you good at?
Maybe medicine. That's stuff I would like to do.
Oh, great. So the best thing for you to do would be studying medicine at the university. Okay, thank you very much.
I think so.
So this is a good advice for you. Nice. Okay, أتمنى إنه من خلال هذه المحادثة أخذتوا فكرة عامة إيش أهداف هذا الدرس وإيش الشيء المفروض تركزوا عليه إذا أتى فقرة الامتحان مثلا. Okay, thank you very much for doing that. Before we finish, the homework will be in the workbook. If you have, please open your workbook page 32. السؤال مهم فقط راح نسويه مع بعض وانتهينا. Yes, page 32. Exercise A 3.4. So here in this conversation, finished reading now. In this conversation, we have, we need to find words or phrases the same meaning. نستخرج منها كلمات أو عبارات بنفس المعنى. طيب أنتم راح توروني شطارتكم الآن من خلال هاي المحادثة اللي أخذناها الآن. Here, somebody who gives advice is what?
أستاذ ممكن تعيد إيش كنت تقول ولا سمعت شيء كان معلق.
طيب هنا من هذا السؤال مطلوب نستخرج من هاي الثمان الفقرات كلمات من الدرس أو من المحادثة اللي أخذناها بنفس المعنى the same meaning. لما نقول somebody or someone who gives advice, he is what?
career advisor,
advisor, advisor. Let me write it in another color. Advisor. Bravo. Somebody in their last year at school, like you. طالب في السنة الأخيرة في المدرسة. We can say school what? School leaver. Are you hearing? Sorry again. I don't know. There's a problem with the internet connection. Are you hearing now?
Yes,
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 teacher.
I'm sorry again about that. I don't know. Here, wait a minute. School leaver. Bravo, Aya and Awan. Thanks. So here we say, let me write it here. Where is it? It's here. So number one, we said advisor. Sorry. Advisor. Number two, school leaver. I don't know. When we say I don't know, I don't know.
Can I, teacher?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Bravo. I have no idea. Yes. Very bad. Very bad. When I say, oh, I am in trouble. I am very bad. I'm not good.
hopeless.
Hopeless. Thanks. Hopeless. Yes. In the time just before now. In the time just before now. This. Listen.
Recently.
Recently. مؤخرا. That's all that I can think of. That's all that I can think of. يعني هذا كل ما أفكر فيه. That's all that I can think of. That is it. That is it. That is it. It means هذا اللي أنا أفكر فيه. طيب in your position. هاي نحتاج عبارتين. In your position. يعني لو كنت في مكانك، لو كنت في محلك. Number one, if I were
In your shoes.
if I were you.
If I were you, I would.
Or if I were in your shoes. No. If I were you, نفس معنى in your position. In your situation, in your case. Yes. طيب, refuse. You give me advice, but I refuse.
Turn down.
Turn down. طيب هاي مهمة. كيف نعمل لها سكرين شوت؟
أستاذ أنا عملت.
طيب ممكن واحدة من عندكم تعمل لها سكرين شوت وترسلها للمجموعة. طيب أنا عملت لها الآن سكرين شوت كحب من باب الاحتياط أيضا. Yes. Okay. And this vocabulary also. This vocabulary, I will send them to you in the 1 minute. Let me just stop sharing. I will send them to you in the chat. In WhatsApp group. In WhatsApp group. Yes. Okay. Now time is up for your class. Do you have any question?